Thanks for clicking this. So, I just heard a very interesting piece of news in the world of cinema, and I just had to talk about it. So we all know that Disney has been on a bit of a roll with their live-action remakes. They did it with Cinderella, which was pretty good. They did it with Jungle Book, which I really enjoyed, and a lot of other people did too. They did it with Beauty and the Beast, which I thought was pretty okay, but a lot of people hated for decent reason. And now it has been announced by Deadline that they are giving the live-action remake treatment to The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which... Okay, I arrived late to the Hunchback of Notre Dame party. Quiet down. I arrived late to the Hunchback of Notre Dame party, or festival, if you will. A lot of people my age grew up with Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame. I first saw it 2 years ago when I was 17 years old, and I really, really loved it. I mean, you know, the animation is great, the story is great, the music, that's pretty much all I've been listening to for the past year and a half. I just love it. I found out that they have like a stage musical version of Hunchback of Notre Dame, which I actually think treats its music better. That's basically all I've been listening to. So I hear this news that they are giving it a live-action remake. Let me first go into how I feel about live-action remakes, or remakes in general. I don't really care. Like, I don't see what's the harm in them. I don't really get all the frustration as if they're trying to, you know, ruin or mess with the original. They aren't. They're just doing a new version. It's like getting a new paint job, except keeping the old paint job on your shelf. If a film is remade, you're still gonna have the original. So if your favorite film is remade and it ends up being terrible, that's fine, because you still have the original, and this new version will introduce new people to the original, and it'll make you appreciate the original for everything it got right. And if your favorite film is remade and it's good, then that's great, because now you got a new version of your favorite film. Now you got a new good movie. So really, it's a no-lose situation. But there's still that fear there that they're gonna screw something up when you had the opportunity to make something great. So that's where I'm at. So Deadline reports that the writer of the script is going to be Tony-winning playwright David Henry. There's an H and a W right next to each other, and they're looking pretty intimidating. Huang. Mr. Huang is not a guy I've heard of, but apparently he's won some Tony Awards. That's not something I've done, so hey, give him that credit. He's worked on some pretty high art, it's looking like here. Seems like a pretty smart guy. He's been to Stanford University, Yale School of Drama, San Gabriel High School. That's a very nice name. Gabriel's my name. Deadline also reports that Alan Menken and Steven Schwartz are coming back to write the music, which thank heavens, because it just would not feel the same without them, and I love the music. So, you know, looking forward to seeing how they're gonna do the new music. Please do a good job, Disney. Please do a good job. Also, Josh Gad is helping produce this film, and it's been rumored that Gad may even star as the lead character, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Quasimodo. What's the human population of Earth? Let me look this up real quick. 7.7 billion. Hello, I am the Cinema Angel, and I am that one person in a world of 7.7 billion persons who will say that that is not a bad idea. Josh Gad as Quasimodo could work. I could see that working. I feel like Josh Gad could work because I liked his performance quite a bit as LeFou, despite the controversy. I know that he can sing really well. I really liked the music that they had in Beauty and the Beast, mostly, you know, because of him and his songs. Not the songs with Emma Watson. Those were no. He also, this might sound like a backhanded compliment, but he's got the face for a Quasimodo. He's got the body type for a Quasimodo, so I could see that working. I mean, people freak out all the time when actors are casted and it ends up working. That happened with Heath Ledger as the Joker. That happened with Ben Affleck as Batman. Scratch that. I mean, people are split on that. But that's happened with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine because he was too tall. Now we can't see anybody else as Wolverine. We freaked out when that happened and it worked great. So I think this could work. If that, but it's just a rumor, all right? If that ends up happening, I'd be okay with that, and I think it would work. But it could totally be false. It could totally be someone different. The new film will pull from the 1996 animated film and the original Victor Hugo novel, but not the stage production that Schwartz and Menken collaborated on in Europe, which... Okay. I always kind of hate it when people say that a film was a missed opportunity because that's kind of like saying, no, my vision for this film was obviously way better than all these creators and the directors and the studios who obviously sat down and had conversations and talked to each other about the best path this film should have gone on. But that path that they could have gone on definitely would have fit my taste, so it was a missed opportunity. That being said, I'm a little bummed out that they aren't pulling from the stage musical because the music for that is great. The stage musical has great music with like Top of the World and Esmeralda and Made of Stone. Can you imagine seeing that on the big screen? And even songs like Rest and Recreation add a lot to Phoebus's character, so kind of a bummer that they won't be adding those into this movie. That would have been really cool to see. Bottom line, I'm casually optimistic but a little nervous that they're going to miss some opportunities. Because you could have something great here, and I really hope that they do a good job. Disney, I know you're watching. Please do a great job. It's gotta look good. It's Notre Dame Cathedral, alright? You gotta get your best cinematographers, you gotta get your best set designers, you gotta make this look big, because it is big. You've got to make this sound great. Thanks for bringing back all the guys from the original. Maybe make up some new songs, and if you do a good job on it, alright? Do your best. You got to make this a good story. So, my advice for you, hire me as a script supervisor. Here's my email. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. Thanks for watching this.